Welcome to a discussion. I want to just share with you this chart. Anyway, we discussed in length about this chart, but I just want to demonstrate, for example, how you need to use. Each team needs to choose their solution, whether in the form of product or a service. Let me take it as an example to demonstrate. A team has chosen provide eco-friendly dental hygiene products, okay, in terms of tools which are used to in dental care. Currently those are plastic, those are not eco-friendly materials, but team A wants to provide eco-friendly tools. Okay, in that case, of course, your research might have given a lot of data points like the problems your customer wants to solve. In this case, your customer is a conscious consumer, so he wants to use non-plastic toothbrush and he wants to go for eco-friendly material packagings. Okay, so you write it here. Our customer is a conscious customer. He doesn't like using a plastic toothbrush. And here you see, like, what does your customer struggle? He's not getting eco-friendly brushes from a Colgate or these prominent brands. And what needs do they want to fulfill? Of course, your consumer is looking for eco-friendly material brush, eco-friendly tubes, okay? Especially these big brands providing those kind of solutions. So those information comes here, like what is the desire your consumers are expressing, okay? Again, your customer cannot solve this problem today because what obstacles have preventing customers from solving this? Of course, your customers wants to purchase eco-friendly brush, but a Colgate or Oral-B is not providing eco-friendly brush, or these big brands are not providing eco-friendly brush. So here you can say not available eco-friendly brush. And again, like these big brands are not producing eco-friendly tools. So those are the problems which they are facing. Likewise, outcome your customer wants to achieve. What is qualitative and quantitative? What is that quality experience they want to have? Of course, your customers are a conscious customer, so they want to use eco-friendly brush because they want to avoid that harmful plastic material getting accumulated and creating havoc on this planet. So they want to contribute to clean the environment. And quantity, of course, they are looking for a brush which lasts long so that they can use it more often or for a longer period of time. Henceforth, the wastage is less, okay? So all of that you'll start writing here. They're looking for example, here, long-lasting brushes they are looking for so that they can produce a less garbage. Here, they want to feel proud about their contribution to keep environment healthy and use eco-friendly material and so forth. So likewise, you can fill your data points what you have in each of them according to what we discussed earlier, okay? For example, here, your customers are conscious consumers. They are looking for eco-friendly material brushes. Big brands in India are not providing eco-friendly tools, especially brush. Colgate tube is a plastic, henceforth it creates a lot of plastic garbage. So in terms of your customer cannot solve the problem today, even though they want to purchase an eco-friendly brush, but the availability of such brushes are next to none, or they're not easily available. And big brands or known brands are not producing eco-friendly brushes, henceforth they are unable to buy eco-friendly products. and good long-lasting eco-friendly brushes are not available in the market, so good companies and good designer needs to produce so that consumer would love to buy them. Okay, now let's come to the feasibility part. So first of all, in desirability, you're trying to understand your consumer desires. Here you clearly saw that your consumer are desiring to go for eco-friendly dental hygiene tools. Okay, that is their desire. And how you as a company going to make it possible? Do you have those capabilities and capacities to make it feasible? So as an organization, your biggest technical and engineering challenges, okay, so for example, if you want to produce eco-friendly brush, what challenges do you have? You don't know how to make eco-friendly toothbrush. You don't have a manufacturing facility. Okay, you don't have R&D or a design team which can produce a bamboo-based, wooden-based, or eco-friendly material-based. You don't have a tie-up or you have any kind of facility to manufacture eco-friendly toothbrushes. So your technical problem you might be having, you try to mention that. Likewise, your biggest legal and regulatory risk about. So for example, you want to manufacture a wooden toothbrush, but currently somebody has already copyright they had taken for a wooden toothbrush. So you may not get legal permission to produce it. So there might be many other legal issues. Just write down those legal issues you face if you want to produce the solutions. And your team is uniquely positioned. Do you have any plus points as an organization you have advantage? For example, you yourself is a product designer and you yourself is a lover of eco-friendly product and solutions. Now you can better come up with a better product and you have the drive to produce eco-friendly material. So that become advantage. And you have a good R&D team. Again, that become a unique advantage as a company to make your whatever service you're planning to provide, that you can make it feasible. Okay, so let's move on the last one. The first one is all about you understood what your consumer desire, that is eco-friendly brush. Then you looked at your company, your manufacturing facility. Yes, I have a certain disadvantage or a lacking. There are certain legal barriers I have, and then I have a certain strengths. Now we are coming to the financial viability side of it. Okay, when you manufacture a brush, when you're going to sell a brush, obviously you have to monetize that whole activity. That's what we are going to look at here. So your acquisition strategy or obtaining new customers, what will be your one or two main acquisition channels? How do you attract customers to buy your eco-friendly toothbrush? How do you reach out to them? What activities you are planning to do it? Okay, so those kind of how you are going to bring them to your product and solution so that they can access your product. Secondly, your customers will use your product repeatedly because, see, there is something in the product, when you're selling a product, if you have a repeated purchasing, if your consumer buy your product again and again, that means you make profit again and again. So therefore, you need to think like how you are ensuring your product is bought again and again. Okay, what is the duration? Maybe your brush lasts for 6 months. That means every 6 months people needs to buy a new brush. That means there is this circular, this cycle that every 6 months your product is sold to a consumer. So that means yearly twice people are going to buy your product. Okay, And another thing, how do you generate revenue? Because of course, you generate in this case selling the toothbrushes, okay? That's the one way you sell the product, you get your margin, profit margin. Then you can do a bulk selling, okay? What does it mean? Like you might supply to hospitals, you might supply to schools in a bulk, and you can charge a fee for that. Then you can do a bundling. For example, you can tie up with toothpaste makers, and whenever a toothpaste is sold, this brush is sold along with as a bundled selling. So, or else you can run offers, okay? You can have a dental day offer, you can have a dental care festival. So like that, you can create avenues wherein you can sell your product and generate revenue. So you need to think about how you're going to monetize, how you're going to earn money. So I hope you started seeing that the first thing is that identifying the desire, what desire you're catering, and then looking at your factory or facility, how you're making it feasible. Lastly, you know, to think about how you're going to earn money out of this product or service. So I want you guys to fill this particular chart, keeping your service or your product, and it really clears your thought process. Thanks for listening.